Hello everyone, Alzion the Great here, and welcome to the first ever AG Day at Colorado State as they host the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders in the second game of the season. As we look into this game in a more detailed perspective, I'm calling it the measuring stick because last week against Colorado was not what we were looking for, and I don't think it was that very good of a start for the season. But this team should be a little bit closer in overall, and I feel like we should have a better chance today as both teams, 0-1, looking for the first opening, or the first victory, I should say, as MTSU will get the kickoff and Colorado State will defend. And boom, the ball is away for the first home game of the Al Zion era at Colorado State. It's followed up with a knee. Clay Millen's performance against Colorado was not entirely impressive, but he gets the start today. He starts off with a triple option. He'll take it himself. What was that? He pitched it back, and it's picked up by MTSU as it bounces off the helmet of Ajon Vivens. Jordan Ferguson picks it up. What was that from Clay Millen? There was absolutely no reason for him to pitch it there, but he did, and that costs Colorado State their opening possession on the first play. MTSU now, from the 20-yard line, has prime field position as it's a handoff to Chandler Mobley, I believe, Chatton Mobley, as he gets 6. And it'll be 2nd and 4 as this ball will be thrown deep into the end zone and caught by C.J. Windham. And already, less than 2 minutes into the game, Colorado State's already down. Back on offense, another read option for Millen, but he can't go anywhere as he only gets 1 yard. And a new wrinkle in as a 5-wide set. We did not see any of this against Colorado. Millen pulls it down, though, and he'll get all that yardage back and more, as it'll be 3rd and inches, which leads into the I formation set. A handoff to Bailey, who will go up the middle and just get the first down. As Colorado State goes back to the 5-wide set, Millen once again pulls it, but he's going to be sacked for 5 yards. Trying to escape the pocket, Juriente Davis gets the sack there. 2nd and 15, no reason to change, as he's going to be sacked again. This time for 7 yards, as it'll be 3rd and 22. Once again, 5-wide set, no need to do anything else. He'll be sacked one more time, as it goes back 3 times on that drive, and Colorado State punts it away. Next drive, handoff to Will Gilchrist, but good run defense by Colorado State. As now 4 spread, as this ball will be thrown to the first down marker and caught by Isaiah Gathings. Chase Cunningham, the quarterback, as I had lost his name there, as he'll fake the handoff to Mobley, but once again, good run defense from Colorado State. We did not have that against Colorado, as it'll be 2nd and 12 now. Cunningham, only 4-man rush, throws it floater across the middle, and it is caught once again by Isaiah Gathings. 2 big catches so far on this drive. 1st and 10, just outside the red zone, handoff to Mobley. He will be stopped after only 1 yard. The Colorado State run defense is already improving, but they'll hand it off to Gathings, who does get around the edge, and he will get 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 for MTSU. As Cunningham drops back, he throws deep towards the end zone and incomplete. Could not get foot down in there as a field goal is added. Colorado State is down 10. This time on the triple option, Millen does not pitch it back unnecessarily as he gets 6 yards there, as it'll be 2nd and 4. Millen takes the snap, pulls it down to try and run, and he will be sacked once again by Jordan Branch, number 99. We'll have to keep an eye on him today, as he already has 2. Passing again, and there he is again. Jordan Branch sacked Clay Millen for 5 yards. Already 3 sacks for Branch. We're not even out of the first quarter yet, as MTSU gets the ball once again, starting in Colorado State territory. A handoff to Mobley. No good run defense this time, as he'll barrel forward for a first down. Cunningham blitzed on this play, just gets it off, and it's caught. And that will head for a touchdown by C.J. Windham, as MTSU has quickly gone up 17-0 on the Rams. Not a good look for head coach Al Zion. Millen throws across the middle, finally getting a completion to Torrey Horton, who gets 12 and a first down. Colorado State going hurry up a little bit as Millen gets the play, as he drops back and throws it once again. Horton, as he gets out of bounds after 13 yards, as Colorado State will try and hurry up once again. This is something that was talked about at the end of last week, as Millen pulls it down, does actually escape the pressure, and slides down after 3 yards. As once again looking for the play after the hurry up on 2nd and 7. Millen takes the snap, pulls it down again. This time he'll be met at the line, and they'll call that a sack, as it'll be 3rd and 7. As Millen gets the snap, falls back again, throws across the middle. This time it's caught by Ty McCullough, who gets 10 yards and a first down. So Colorado State driving. So once again, they hurry up. Millen gets the call, gets the ball as well, throws it short, back to McCullough again for 6 yards. Colorado State hurrying up once again, as Vivens in the backfield. Tanner Arkin still on the field. No change has been made. Millen throws, but it's dropped by Torrey Horton, as it'll be 3rd and 4, which means a little bit of a break. Get some new guys out there, Panuzio and Bailey, as well as Melquan Stovall. 3rd and 4. Millen steps up in the pocket, but he's going to get sacked for an 8-yard loss. And then on the next drive for MTSU, we actually do get a sack on Chase Cunningham, as the defense, especially Bam Amina, were responding, after this first quarter ends. Almost an offsides there, but does not get called. Almost a sack, but still good patience there by the Colorado State defense, as Jaron Pierce does not go anywhere, and MTSU is forced to punt it back. Now Colorado State starting in MTSU territory, a handoff to Vivens as he gets 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6 as Millen fakes the handoff to Vivens this time, keeps it, finally decides to go upfield and get the first down as he gets inside the 25 for 15 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 as Millen takes the snap and gets sacked and fumbles it, but luckily Vivens falls on it, as it'll be a 6-yard loss. But Branch right now, that's his 4th sack, and he's already having one hell of a day, as it's 2nd and 22. Millen throws deep. It's caught. Torrey Horton, I believe. Actually, no, it's Melquan Stovall, as he gets a 34-yard catch, setting up Colorado State with a 1st and goal. Then the handoff to Bailey, gets around the edge and gets in. But there's a flag, and that flag is holding on the offense. So it'll be 1st and goal from about the 10 or 11 yard, and look like the 10, as Millen takes a snap, drops back, throws it across the middle, and it's caught by Torrey Horton, the same guy who had the holding penalty, as Colorado State scores a touchdown. Still down by 10 though. Cunningham trying to get away, but he cannot, as he gets sacked to start the 2nd drive. That's Mohamed Kamara. It'll be 2nd and 17 as 3-man front. You've seen a lot of 4-man fronts from Colorado State today, but that does not work on this play, as Chatten Mobley gets a lot of it back. It'll be 3rd and 4. Blitz coming, but it does not get there, but Cunningham was off the mark, incomplete, and the punt is forced. It'll be 1st and 10. Clay Millen trying to pull against the corner blitz, but it does not work. He gets sacked again, as it'll be 3rd and 16. 2 for 5 on 3rd downs. 5 wide set. Millen steps up in the pocket and gets sacked once more. As you can see, the theme that is becoming of this game on offense. 2nd and 10 for MTSU on the next drive. It is caught by Isaiah Gathings for 11 yards, as they're back in Colorado State territory. A little bit of a shift there from the defense, as Cunningham under pressure and almost sacked, but he does get it out to Jimmy Marshall, who gets 2 yards. On the next play, 2nd and 8. Only a 3-man front. They hand off to Mobley again, but this time he can't get to the edge, and he is dropped for a 4-yard loss by Bam Amina, who is having one heck of a day already, as it's 3rd and 12. They try the draw to Mobley, but does not work, and guess who was there again? Bam Amina, as this punt is away. 3:05 left in the 2nd quarter, as Millen throws across the middle, and it's caught by Horton, as Melquan Stovall, I keep doing that, as he gets 20 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 once again, as this offense is showing a little bit more promise than it did against Colorado. But Clay Millen gets sacked once more, as it'll be 3rd and 13. Stacks formation. Often see this in long range, situations, as he's almost picked off by DeCorian Patterson. And at this point, you can see the offensive yards, like not even 200 yards from either team, yet we're still down by 10. And it just felt like at this point in the game, we were behind because of that first quarter. As once again, great run defense from Colorado State. Cunningham dropped for a 4-yard loss. Brings it 2nd and 14. They hand off once again to Mobley, and he can't go anywhere. Another 4-yard loss. Offense is seemingly ineffective on the yard department today as Cunningham throws it deep and incomplete, knocked away. I believe that was Angel King who made that play. I'm not entirely sure. As Millen on the next drive tries to pull it down, sacked once more. 2nd and 16 as less than a minute left in the second quarter. Millen moving around to the pocket, sacked again. 5-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 21. We go stacks formation. MTSU has a couple timeouts if they want to stop the clock. As Millen throws it short, it is caught, but well short of the first down by Melquan Stovall. Nothing important happened after that, and it was 17-7 MTSU leading at the half. In all honesty, I didn't think the game was getting away from us at all, but as you can see, 13 first half sacks, and that was the only thing. Like, I felt like the offense was moving, defense was holding, it's just we were getting sacked a bunch. As we begin the second half here, the great run defense did not stop after the first half, as Chase Cunningham loses 3 yards on the first play for MTSU in the second half. 2nd and 13, Cunningham pulls it down again, but we had a spy on him this time, and Cunningham gets those 3 yards back, but it'll still be 3rd and long. As on 3rd and 10, Cunningham throws it short, but it's dropped by his receiver, and he punts it away, and the MTSU punts it away to Colorado State. As Millen comes back, first play, a drop by Ajon Vivens, although it was in a tough situation. 2nd and 10, 2 running backs, as Millen fakes the handoff to Vivens, and he does flip it to Bailey on the triple option, and Bailey gets 7. So we weren't really running much, being down so much this game, but running was very good on this drive as we hand off to Vivens again, and he gets 10 yards there. As Colorado State still utilizing hurry up, trying to maximize opportunity. As Millen tries to throw it away, but he gets sacked. It's Branch again, as he sets the school record at MTSU for sacks in a game. And it was that kind of day, as you could tell, as it'd be 2nd and 16 on the next play. A fake handoff to Bailey. Millen tries to run, but he gets sacked again. 2-yard loss this time, as it'll be 3rd and 18, 3rd and very long. Keep the running back in. Millen throws across the middle, and it is caught by Ty McCullough. That'll bring up 4th and 3. Colorado State hurrying up and going for it. As Millen has time, throws it short. It is caught, and past the first down marker goes Horton, as he gets 5 yards. So the drive continues as he fakes it to the running back, gets a block on the edge there, and Millen gets 7 yards as he was trying to make up for all that lost sack yardage. Wasn't really working, but he got 7 there, as it'll be 2nd and 3. Millen drops back, he throws across the middle, it is caught once again. Torrey Horton inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal, as Millen once again hurried the team to the line. He takes the snap, throws out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. 2nd and goal. New fresh members on the field is on the 2nd and goal play. Millen gets some time, throws it short, but what a great defensive play by DeCorian Patterson. That was an amazing effort to block that ball. And then on 3rd and goal, Millen making a lot of adjustments to the play call based on the defense. He throws it, and Horton wide open, touchdown CSU. We are within 3 post PAT. You can see the game live summary to this point. Everything in Colorado State's favor except for the points. But we're only down by 3 now. 5 minutes left in the third. So we had to stop MTSU's offense, which we were doing a pretty good job of, especially running the ball, which was giving me a lot of hope, because they only get 2 yards on that play. Handoff to Mobley, but he gets through there, breaks a tackle. As Colorado State's front defense could not hold up on that play, as Mobley gets 13. As it'll be another 1st and 10 for MTSU, another handoff to Mobley, and he almost broke another tackle, but he does go down for a 1-yard loss, making it 2nd and 11. Cunningham on the option, breaks a tackle, and now he has literal options as he gets the 10 yards back. We can't miss that tackle in the backfield there, and that makes it 3rd and 1, a much easier 3rd down for MTSU, as Cunningham almost gets sacked, but it is caught by the tight end, Will Gilchrist, as he, or it might have been a running back, Will Gilchrist, excuse me. But 1st and 10 on the next play. It's a handoff to Mobley again. Only gets 4. 2nd and 6. TSU just taking their time as they go down the field. Cunningham on this play gets sacked, and it's Bam Amina who manages to get to him, making it 3rd and 10. He was having a great day as he continues it into the second half. 3rd and 10 now, very critical drive for MTSU. Cunningham under pressure a little bit, throws and finds his receiver. That is Jaron Pierce, as it'll be 1st and 10 now inside the red zone for MTSU. Throws short and caught by CJ Wyndham for now 1st and goal. Now one of the hardest 1st and goals to do, as Colorado State takes a timeout. They were really out of formation, couldn't get what they wanted there. Now they're even more out of formation on this play, as there's trips to the left, but only 2 guys there. It goes short to Isaiah Gathings, who gets 3 yards. It's 2nd and goal. As once again, still not in the best formation. The handoff to Mobley as he gets stuffed at the line. It's a 1-yard loss. Now a very key 3rd and goal. Only 2 for 8 on the day so far, as MTSU does eventually get a touchdown. CJ Wyndham caught the ball and just too soft of a coverage there. You gotta press that a little bit. As now 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter, as Millen pulls it down again, sacked again, as he loses 4 yards. 2nd and 14, Millen throws it outside quickly for a completion. That makes it 3rd and 8, as Millen adjusting the play after hurrying up once again. What feels like a crucial drive for Colorado State, as the game is still, I think, well within reach, as Millen throws over the middle and it's dropped. Unfortunately, could not complete it there, so it'll be 4th and 8. Colorado State has to punt it away. No way you go for it on there. But only 30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter, probably the last play, as Cunningham throws almost intercepted by Angel King, and that makes it 3rd and 7. So we'll get one more play here. As Cunningham pressured a little bit, floats it across the middle and dropped by his receiver. That makes it 4th and 7. Colorado State's defense holds, as we actually do get a little bit of play heading into the 4th quarter. This is a good catch. Almost looked like a face mask there on Milquan Stovall, but it doesn't matter. It looks like Colorado State's going to use this time that they have in the 3rd quarter. Millen making a ton of adjustments once again, as he keeps both running backs. No, one running back in. Throws it off to Vivens, but it does not go well, as a 2-yard loss as a result of that play. As now we are in the 4th quarter, 10 minutes on the clock. Millen throws it short across the middle, as Dante Wright gets his first catch of the day, I believe, which makes it 3rd and 5. As Millen once again hurries up the Rams, making adjustments, seeing how the defense is, as it'll be 3rd and 5. Millen throws short across the middle and caught. Milquan Stovall again, as he's had an impact today, as hurrying up to the line once again. The receivers switching sides. McCullough, Stovall, everyone's still in. 1st and 10. Throws short and dropped, I think. No, caught by Ty McCullough, as he manages to hold on to that ball. Just couldn't go down, I should say. Hurrying up the guys to the line again. Millen pulls it down to run. Gets past this line of scrimmage this time, as he does try to fight for more yards, but doesn't get it. It'll be 3rd and inches. Now a pistol formation with Vivens in the backfield. He gets it, met behind the backfield, or met behind the line of scrimmage, I should say, but he does manage to push forward for 2 yards. As once again Colorado State hurries up. Millen has this offense in a sort of a groove. A handoff to Vivens, but he can't go anywhere. That'll mean 2nd and 10. First kind of negative play there, as MTSU overloading the right side. Colorado State making some adjustments, as Millen goes back. He throws and dropped once again. Unfortunate timing. That's now returned to the 5-wide set for Colorado State. 3rd and 10. As Millen making adjustments, trying to get the routes he wants, as he does manage to throw, and it is caught by Torrey Horton, but short of the first down marker. So 4th and 1 5 wide set still. There's no running back in, as Millen making his calls to the linemen, trying to get their assignments set up as 4th and 1 comes in. Millen throws across the middle to Dante Wright for a first down, as Colorado State driving effectively here, trying to make a comeback as Millen tucks it, and he does get past the line of scrimmage again, gets 9 yards, and gets down to make it 2nd and 1. Vivens is in the game now after a little break there, as a throw and almost a catch there as the hit broke it up. It'll be 3rd and 1. No power formation. Vivens still beside Millen as 3rd and 1. To the end zone and caught but out of bounds. Unfortunately, could not keep a foot in bounds there. And I wanted to kick a field goal. Millen and co. decided to go for it, so we got 15 yards there. Didn't see how, but we did. And now it's 1st and goal, as it was probably the correct decision to go for it. But still, Millen pulls it down, trying to run, sacked again by Branch. And he has 7 sacks on the day. That is an NCAA record for sacks in a game with 7, as it'll be 2nd and goal. Millen throws across the middle and dropped. Could not be held on to. Now 3rd and goal with Vivens and Bailey in the backfield alongside Millen, trying to get really close as he tries to make a play, but he gets sacked for 8 yards by Richard Kinley, who gets his 4th on the day, as Colorado State settles for a field goal. And now the defense has to work. They have to stop MTSU. They have to stop Chatton Mobley and Chase Cunningham. His first handoff is to Mobley, and he gets a pretty significant chunk of yards after breaking a tackle. He gets 6 there. Now look at our own medicine as a dual back formation, and then a broken tackle there by Cunningham as Bama Mina makes the tackle in the end. We were leading them on first downs if you saw that graphic for a second, 15-10, but we're still behind, as a good catch by Yusuf Ali for 8 yards there. Bama Mina got the tackle. 2nd and 2, Mobley handoff. He will get the first down, as Middle Tennessee State having a death drive here. Has another fake handoff this time, as he throws it across the middle for another 9-yard gain. Almost an offsides there, but it's not called. Cunningham to the other side of the field. Intercepted by Colorado State. Angel King gets the interception, as you're going to see here. Yes, I did that intentionally. I was waiting to see, because I was also celebrating. I did not know who made that interception until second to last shot, as Angel King catches it and 1 foot inbounds. And now Colorado State has an opportunity. 3 minutes and 36 seconds left. Can they do anything with it? Throw off the helmet of the MTSU defender, Quincy Riley, as it'll be 2nd and 10. Obviously, Millen's still in at quarterback. Tries to pull it down, and he gets sacked again. 3-yard loss. No reason to take that sack there. 3rd and 13. Running back's going to stay in. It's Bailey. And he tries to escape the pocket, but he's sacked once more. 4th and 16. Richard Kinley gets his 6th, which also is now number 2 on the NCAA list, as that forces a punt. And then almost sacked there, but this ball is thrown and caught by Yusuf Ali. And that is a touchdown for MTSU, who pull away with just 2:46 left. Chase Cunningham's 4th touchdown. As now we see a change at quarterback. Giles Pooler has entered the game for Colorado State. As his first play, he will not be injured on this one. He'll actually throw it short for a 8-yard completion. Obviously, against Colorado, he did get injured, although he did come back in that game, but nothing went well in that first game, as Pooler now on 3rd and 2. Pocket collapsing, but does not try and break out, but the pass is dropped by his receiver, could not hold on to it, as it'll be 3rd and 2 for this play. Hurried up to the line after that incompletion, as Pooler fakes the handoff to Vivens and actually manages to get the first down, even make a couple moves to get a couple more blocks and yards, as he gets 10 yards there, as Colorado State's still hurrying up, still believing that they can do something in this game. Pooler throws and dropped. Once again, the drops have been killing us today, at least in the critical situations, as Pooler throws, and that one's knocked out. That's not a drop, in my opinion, as Pooler is 1 for 4 on the day. 3rd and 10. Everyone stays in. Pooler does get it out to Melquan Stovall, who does get 12 and gets a first down. 1:55 left in the 4th. Colorado State trying to hurry up. Pooler looking for the plays, making sure everyone has it. It's 1st and 10. Takes the snap, throws it across the middle, caught once again by Torrey Horton, as it'll be 2nd and 1. The clock's still running. Fake handoff once again. Pooler escapes just inside the 30 to the 29 as he gets 6, keeping the offense moving on this drive. As Pooler takes the little bit low snap, steps up in the pocket, but does not run, and throws it deep down the field for Tanner Arkin, his first reception of the day, unfortunately for him, but it gets us to 1st and goal at the 10, as now Viven's still in the backfield. As Pooler steps back, pocket collapsing, but he stays in and throws a touchdown to Dante Wright, as he manages to beat out his defender there. And it was a beautiful play by Pooler and Wright, as Colorado State is going to go for 2 on this play, down by 8, but Pooler is sacked. And now, instead of being maybe down by 7 or down by 8, as you see here, Pooler kind of missed a wide open receiver. But on the onside kick, it goes right to MTSU, and now Colorado State's defense has to stop this team with only 1 timeout and 1 minute to go, and unfortunately that's not really super possible unless a fumble happens, as Mobley can't go anywhere, but he sure is wasting a lot of time, as he does lose 1 yard. Timeout Colorado State, as it's 2nd and 11, 52 seconds left. All they can really hope for is a fumble, as they hand off to Mobley. He does not fumble on that play. 3rd and 9 with the clock ticking. This will be the last play of the game unless Colorado State can force something. It's on 3rd and 9. They hand off to Mobley, and he does not get it. And it'll be 4th down, but it does not matter. The game is over. Colorado State loses to MTSU 31-23 in the first home game, I should say, for head coach Al Zion. But in all honesty, I don't think this game was that big of an issue. Jordan Branch was a huge issue, but, overall, I just kind of look at this game and I just went, if we had Pooler in from the start, we probably could have won. Because quite literally, what happened in this game was just stupid from Clay Millen. Like, he showed, he has the flashes of a great quarterback, but I just... You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second when we see the sack total. Like, 20 sacks on Clay Millen. I'd say about 5 to 7 of those was for the offensive line. And that's still bad, but that means like 13 to 15 of those sacks were him just tucking and running when he really didn't need to. Pooler came in and, showed... you don't have to run when the pocket instantly collapses. But regardless of the quarterback situation, I think the defense did pretty good. They got really bad starting points at the start. They responded pretty well. We didn't have a running game, unfortunately, but that kind of happens. We couldn't really stop Cunningham through the air, but we stopped Mobley on the ground, and that was what I was really looking to improve on with the 3-4 and 4-3, or I guess adding the 4-3 set. But this was stupid. 7 for Branch, 6 for Kinley, This way too much. I would rather give up 3 sacks to a cornerback than 20 sacks in a game any day of the week. I still don't think Stryker should have done that, but it was just stupid. And I was very happy with our defense because, especially Angel King, that interception was so clutch, but we just couldn't do anything with it. But I think you take out that first quarter mistake from Millen, and literally we tie the game right there. And we did everything right. outgained them. You know, we had a better third down percentage, better fourth down percentage. We didn't lose on fourth down, by the way. Best in the red zone. Time of possession, we crushed it. Like, we beat them by 6 minutes, and that was stupid. Sure, we punted 8 times, but I think overall the game was just fine. Despite all the controversy, around Millen at quarterback, we'll see how he progresses. Windham, Branch, Amina, and Horton are your players of the game. As we get into the top stories, Oklahoma beat Notre Dame, Virginia upset Oregon. It'll be a big game between Clemson and Miami. Obviously, Bama plays Texas A&M early, which is really fun if you also take in the storytelling perspective. But I think we showed today that we were a lot better than we were at Colorado, and I'm really excited, for conference play, because then we'll be facing a lot of teams that are very similar to us, or at least I think that we can actively beat, I should say. The next game is not going to be easy, however, because we face a very certain team that I know quite well. We play the Wolverines, and we're in their house. It is not going to be easy, but I at least gained a lot more confidence from this game, and I've already prepared my game plan for heading into Michigan. But thank you all for watching. My name is Elzion the Great, and I will see you all next time in Ann Arbor.